5 in the shot clock. Banton for 3. Come on. Woo! Delano Banton for 3. Oh my God, man. Jeremy Lamb, baby. Loves playing the Raptors. Oh! Fred VanVleet. Oh my God, man. What is going on? All right, well, it doesn't matter. The Raptors win by 18. What a great win by the Toronto Raptors. Let's see those W's in chat, baby. Let's go, man. We finally win at home for the first time since February 23rd, 2020. The first time for real at home in Scotiabank Arena. I'm so excited to be in attendance at the arena on Friday. What a performance. Wow. Let's get into our post-game show. Post-game show. Raptors beat the Pacers 118-100. Goran Dragic is a DNP. Malachi Flynn only touches in garbage time, and that's because Delano Banton is getting those extra minutes. Nick Nurse, in the post-game press conference after the previous game, he was asked by, I believe it was Will Liu, he was asked about Malachi Flynn's playtime and why he is not getting any of it. Nick Nurse basically spun the question into more, and he said this: you shouldn't be asking about Malachi Flynn playing more minutes. You should be asking me why Delano Banton isn't getting more minutes, because he's been so good at affecting the game even in a limited amount of time. Well, Nick Nurse, he stays true to his word, and he gives Delano Banton those extra minutes. And my God, does Delano Banton repay the favor? We're going to get into that as we head in. Guys, let's hit 75 likes on this clip. The post-game show that we do for every game would mean a lot to me. Let's get down into the stats as we normally do with this one. So, Raptors, they come alive from 3. 46% from 3, 46% from the field. The Pacers shot fine. We forced so many turnovers. The Pacers turned the ball over 23 times. We hold it down to only 12 today, which was very good after 6 in the first quarter. So the importance of this 3-point stat, obviously, you're hitting more shots, you're getting more points. But what the more important thing about that statistic is the Raptors half-court offense opened up today, and it opened up because we were hitting our 3-point shots. 14 for 30 from 3. So as we start to hit more shots, what was happening early on was the Pacers were kind of clogging up the paint, making life difficult for Scotty Barnes, who started the game 1 for 6 from the field. But as we transition later into the game, we're knocking down threes. The Pacers can no longer stay put in the paint. They are forced to go play up on the outside, go defend the perimeter a little bit more, which gives all these really good slash on the Raptors so many good opportunities to get to the rim. And we can see with these statistics, Scotty Barnes started 1 for 6 from the field, ended 8 for 17. It was actually 7 for 14 at one point, but 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. He is the Rookie of the Year favorite right now, especially after Chris Duarte, who was coming into this game the favorite. He didn't put on that good of a performance. Well, he was good, not quite as good as Scotty. Still very early to make a claim like that, but he's definitely the favorite in this early stage. OG drops 25 after a 16-point first quarter. Exceptional. Fred VanVleet, 10 for 18 from the field, 6 for 7 from 3, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Freddie. Wow. Fred VanVleet was absolutely on fire tonight. And when we needed big buckets, it was 100-83 for the Raptors. And then all of a sudden, it was 100-90. We needed a big bucket out of the timeout, and Fred VanVleet gets it for us. And that wasn't the only tough shot he made. Interestingly, again, I'm going to go back to the bench here. Goran Dragic does not play. Delano Banton gets 16 minutes. Malachi Flynn gets garbage time, but Delano Banton came in, and we really pulled away when Delano Banton checked in and infused the energy in the team in the third quarter. I felt like him being on the floor tremendously opened up our half-court offense. He was making great passes, even he was hitting threes, and even he was getting to the rim, making plays happen. He looked so good on the ball in this game, running as our point guard. I mean, it's going to be very difficult. I was saying that he needs to go down to the G League to get more touches. Well, why not just give him his touches in the NBA? man, hometown guy, repaying Nick Nurse for the extra play time. And how are you going to send this guy down? This guy's better than Dragic right now. This guy's better than Malachi Flynn. Dragic, what's going to go on with him? You need to get him traded maybe. But, one game, we're not going to overreact. But Dragic hasn't been great this season. Delano Banton has looked good in every time he's played. So that's something that needs to be discussed in that endeavor. But the importance of this game, we finally get a win at Scotiabank Arena. That's nice. We play against the Orlando Magic on Friday. That should be a very good game. Scotty Barnes versus Jalen Suggs. The Raptors will be big favorites there. They got to take care of business. It's not about what's on paper. It's about what happens on court. I'm going to be at that game, so I'm so excited to report on that one live with a vlog on Amateur TV. Excited for that. But the Raptors should win that. Winning that one would put them at 500 on the season. And after that, that was the 4th home game in a row. They'll be playing 11 of the next 14 games away from home. So, going to be a difficult stretch. Apparently, Pascal Siakam's injury recovery is going ahead of schedule. So the projection was mid to late November. It could turn into early November for Pascal, which would be great for that road trip, or that, not road trip, but you know what I mean. Yuta Watanabe should be back soon. I think he'll take over the Svi Mykhailiuk minutes, so I'm looking for that. And, I'm excited to see where this team can go this season. Very exciting game. Got to get the wins where you can, because it's going to be a tough season. You got to get them against Orlando. You got to get them against the Pacers. I think they play the Pacers after the Orlando game, if I'm not mistaken. So, what a performance. The half-court offense opened up. It was a problem, but the problem is solved by, number one, playing in transition, forcing a lot of those Indiana Pacers turnovers, but we're also going to unlock a lot of the half-court offense by just hitting our threes way more often. Hitting the threes way more often. And that's what was happening today. And it's going to start with guys like Van Vliet and Anunoby who take the bulk of them. Tonight, Van Vliet was 6 for 7 from 3. OG was 4 for 10. Gary, not his best, 1 for 6, but I still felt like Gary was influencing the game heavily. Gary Trent has had such a revelation since he started getting back into it this season, because despite not factoring much on offense, he was 4 for 14 from the field, 12 points, not nothing, but he is factoring the game so much more defensively, which allows us to keep on the court for longer. 5 steals tonight. 5 steals. Gary Trent Jr., I don't know if he's leading the NBA in steals. He is one of the league leaders in steals in the early season. So that was great. Chris Boucher is another one who's had a lot of criticism from Nick Nurse, and he affected the game beyond just the points. He only had 5 points, but he affected the game just beyond what he can do in the point category, which was nice to see as well. Defensively, we were fantastic tonight. That was great. I love to see that. On offense, this was our best performance of the season. There was very little to criticize about the way the Raptors played tonight. There was very little to criticize. The Pacers barely get 100 points with a late 3 that didn't mean anything. And the Raptors put up 118. This is the best performance. Talk about the Celtics game all you want. Raptors half-court offense didn't look good there. But everything here looked good. I know it's the Pacers, but the defense. The Pacers ain't no joke. Let's be real here. The Raptors defense was on it. The offense was on it, but more importantly, the half-court offense was showing signs of improvement. And I'm so excited to see what this team can do. It's going to be a fun season with limited expectations, and we're going to see a lot more fun performances like this. Let's hope for more of the same against the Orlando Magic on Friday. Scotty Barnes versus Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs, by the way, I'll just pull up the graphic. Make what you want of this graphic. So this is all the rookies through October 25th. So this metric on the y-axis is defensive points saved. The x-axis is offensive points added. So guys like Delano Banton over here. Scotty Barnes is over here. You've got, Senjun somehow affecting defense so much. You got Duarte down here. And all the way down here in his own universe is Jalen Suggs. So, a lot of factors here. Jalen Suggs, number one, playing for a worse team, not a great system. Cole Anthony's getting the bulk of the ball handling touches. But, imagine Raptors fans, if we had drafted Suggs and we were watching Scotty Barnes play like this on another team, there'd be some hell on Twitter. I tell you that for sure. So, I think Jalen Suggs will bounce back. That's just, very early into a young season. We'll see how he bounces back. So, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this. Remember, let's get to 75 likes. And if you want to see a post-game show for every single game, number one, you can subscribe to the Clips channel. We do post-game shows. Plus, we're going to start doing a lot more with this channel. And if you want to see it live, the watch-alongs live, go to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/amateursports. Link in the description to watch this live. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time for another video.